Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of the full death walkthrough of Wizard101. As you guys can tell, I am here close by Sergeant Muldoon to begin the next step of the quest. But first, I am going to go over my gear. Was it B? Yes. I'm going to go over my new gear stats, just because you guys can tell I look very different now. So yes, let's go into this. As you guys can tell, I have 10 universal damage. Technically 29 damage if you look at it, if you count this 3, but technically 26. 26 damage for death, 10 resist, which is I think probably best as I can get. I actually did spend some time updating the pet, which I will show you guys here. But first, I want to go into my gear. Obviously, got the venomous cowl, onyx studded cloak, Senior Novus boots, the ascendant staff, which is why I get that extra pip. I might swap out between one of these others, or I might honestly just stitch one of these. I'll probably stitch this one eventually when I get a better staff, get a better weapon later down the line. But yeah, obviously heart steel as always. I got the boogeyman's pendant, Lord's signet for ring. Now this is the pet. So you guys saw this pet in the last episode, the first episode. Obviously back then it was actually at Epic, but I spent some time a little bit ago, or actually specifically earlier today, leveling it up, as it is currently double pet XP for members right now, at least on console. So pretty much it's it's a quad damage pet with a shield, with a spell defy, obviously. Now I do happen to have 2 gems. I have a death boon and a mortal toil onyx. Honestly, I'm probably gonna put the death boon on, just because I don't have death boon. That would give me quint damage, pretty much. So I'd be at more damage. So what, 6, 16, what, 20, 24? Yeah, 20. No. Whatever, 20. Whatever. 16, 23. 20, let's say 24, and let's say 23, and yeah, so 23, so 26, that'd put me at a 20, that actually put me right at 29 damage. That would put me right at 29 damage for this. Now also, if you do also remember, I have the mount, the death culture, so that gives me an extra 3 damage, so that actually puts me well over what I need. So if I was to put the death culture on, I'm already at 29 damage, so technically I would be at 32 damage. That's really good for a death at this level. Honestly, it's probably best. But yeah, let's go and continue with Sergeant Muldoon, guys. Let's continue on. I know what's coming up is the pet thing that we're gonna do. So yeah, let's do this.
Beware! Beyond these gates, the city's gone mad. Wait, you're the hero of Unicorn Way. The headmaster sent you to help. Thank goodness. We've got undead all over the place. Every cursed spirit and vile ghost we sealed away has broken free and attacked the city. Nowhere is... Gah, now what? Oh, it's a pet. You're kind of like a wizard's familiar. They help out in all sorts of ways, from discovery to dueling. But it shouldn't be in that tower. That's the caretaker's tower. Nobody's been in there since old Judd, the keeper of the cemetery, passed. Oh, right. Undead. Wizard, go with the pet, work together, and find out what's happening in that tower.
Now, they've obviously updated the whole quest line. So now it actually kind of gives you, because you'll get a pet, pretty much.
Have a pet egg in your inventory. Once it hatches, you can equip
Like,
it
watch,
and bring it into the tower.
So technically, as it is, I would need to put on this guy. So, because that's what's gonna let me do. Because watch what happens. Now we are doing this.
You shouldn't have come to this
So
town.
this is a This is the new updated quest, pretty much what they did.
Like my plan to turn all pets into zombie pets, you'll see you will when it comes to pets.
If you have a pet equipped, it can
Yeah,
help you
Gamma,
in
I don't
battle.
care. So yeah, so pretty much they give you a pet to start off with, and it's like, I know like the death is obviously the black cat or the midnight cat. Life I know is the scarab. Storm is, I forget what storm is. Fire is the fire snake, or the sun serpent, the little flame snake. Myth is the myth imp. Ice is going to be an ice bat, I know. But yeah. And balance, I think balance gives you clockwork, I think. So yeah, let's go into this. Oh, and I forgot to mention. I also got a whole bunch of spellments. So I'll go into that here once we beat old Judd. Once we finish this and go back to Muldoon, I will explain with the spellments that I brought over from my other character. So yeah.
Well, I know when I'm warped, but I threw the key to my pet kennel into the kennel itself, I did. You can't get through those bars, no how.
What? That's terrible. We have to get into the... Huh? Oh, I'm Penny Dreadful. I'm new here. When I saw this zombie guy stealing the pet, you were great, though. What about your pet? It's pretty small. Can you...
You are now commanding your pet, allowing you to get...
So yeah, so they've allowed you to pretty much control your pets. You can do this now. And I know there's some quests in the later game that will actually let you... You have to go into your pet to be able to pretty much do some quests, I know. So yeah. And as you guys can tell, there's a whole bunch of pets over here that we're going to rescue. Some unique pets over there too, which is funny, I think.
Now that your pet has retrieved the key, you...
Great! Now let's go save all those poor pets.
Yes, Penny Dreadful, let's. Or I'll go save them. You just stand by and thinking you do.
These cells have combination locks and maybe the captive pet saw him put in. Maybe we can guess the combo. Let's see. 00001. Nope, not it. 00002. Not it. Our only sensible option is to find some way to talk to these captive pets and get the combo.
So here we go. Watch this.
Yep, I saw that smelly guy put in the combo lots of times. It's 000003.
So we have a pickle, a dragon, whatever you are, a polar bear, fox, a mouse, dog, another cat, and a fossil. Unlock. Need to back up, don't I? There it goes. Let's go back to Penny Dreadful.
Don't worry, I'll make sure that after they're safe, I'll go to the headmaster's office and complete my... For right now, though, go tell the guard outside what's happened here.
You know, funny thing is that we don't ever even come back to this place ever again. This is only a one-off thing, because it's pretty much there to teach you about the pets. That's all it is. It's there to teach you about the pets, nothing else.
You save the pets and a young student, not bad. But our work is just beginning, and I need all the help I can get.
Speaking of which, you're with this tab.
I've got alarming reports from Cyclops Lane and Triton Avenue, and I haven't heard anything out of Firecat Alley. So, where do you want to start?
So, obviously, your pet gets XP because he only needs 4 XP to reach teen, and then pretty much as it is, as you level it up, he gains traits, and then you can hatch. That's pretty much what it is. But I'm gonna put on my other pet, my Philosopher with its very good stats. So yeah, let's start out with. I'm just gonna grab all the quests, but I'm gonna start out with Triton Avenue pretty much.
I don't have any guards left to try and deal with it either. You're not the first student to offer help. 2 wizards named Griffinbane went in a little while ago, and there was another named Grimwater. But none of them have come out, and I've gotten no word. You say this was orchestrated by the former Death Professor? I thought he was dead. Well, all the other dead are back, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, not so really.
The city's a mess. The guard is completely overwhelmed. I hate to ask, but could you see if Private Quinn on Firecat Alley needs help? There's a part of the city we contracted out to the Cyclops Legion, appropriately called Cyclops Lane. But their leader, General Achilles, proclaimed an edict outlawing all things with more eyes than he, and forced all residents out of their homes. It's strange. Achilles always... Professor Cyrus Drake took this personally. Ah, yes. Nolan... Wait. Stormgate? That can't be right. Anyway, find a kid on Cyclops Lane and, well, help them.
So we're gonna do Triton Avenue first, as that's pretty much always a classic I like to go do first is Triton Avenue. So yeah, let's continue on.
You there! Help!
Look there, wizard. Do you? It's a teleporter. If
So yeah,
you
they
use
added
it
in the
to protect
teleporters
you
now to
from
these
other
areas, which
teleporters
helps
on
out,
the
which I think
street,
is
you
very
can get
good.
where you're going
These
quickly.
early
I'm
areas.
lucky you came along. Something has broken the flow of storm magic through the street. Those towers should have arcs of lightning between them. This is... My sister Susie and I came to see if we could help get things back under control. Can you create a diversion so I can try to break through? Attack the
I'll take the
minions,
flags.
and I'll meet you by the river.
Of course you will. Alright, let's check out the Haunted Minion. Look at that, 222 damage just by myself. And that's over half the health on a freaking, on one of the minions in Croc. Or close to it. Like, that's insane. See, I can just go ahead and just do this, too. I can use my pendant one, too. $235, look at that. Insane, that is. That's just insane right there. Yeah, I mean, look at that. That's just insane. That's like insane to me right there. I can do that much damage already.
Thanks for the help, wizard. I wouldn't have gotten here without you. I'm worried something terrible has happened. On my way here, I saw one of the lightning... Maybe...
I couldn't help it over here. You're very loud. If you can bring me that wand, I may be able to assist.
Really? How?
Let's go to Duncan Grimwater, and I've leveled up. Excellent.
Duncan Grimwater, Necromancer. I was drawn here by a massive surge of death magic. It must be the reason the undead have overrun the street. I wish Malistaire were here. Malistaire is alive? Impossible. Malistaire was a great man, the greatest necromancer of this age. Ambrose is responsible for what happened.
Can we talk about this later? My sister's lost out there.
You're right. Wizard, bring me that wand, and I think I can get to the bottom of this.
Alrighty, time to go to do, defeat Electric Eel. Look that 150. Oh shoot! I wanted to show you guys the spell elements I got. Okay, yeah, that's. I'm so stupid. I forgot about that. So once we finish this battle, I'll step off to the side so we can look at it. What is that? What did I just see? Oh, it's his broom. Alright, so let me go to P. Okay, so obviously, so I've already upgraded Ghoul, because I've had the spell elements for that on my other characters, and also Dark Sprite base. But I also have spell elements. Obviously, I've got, you know, because I opened some packs because I needed some for a specific spell. Obviously, these for the other ones that I'm just going to move over. I'm not really important. But Ship of Fools, which whenever I start getting death pips, this would be perfect to use. And also Deer Knight. That's pretty much good as well. So these two spells will help me out a lot. Obviously, I also got the Kia spell, which that requires death pip. I'm not going to bother. Dream Golem, obviously when I learned that. Crimson Phantom when I learned that. Yada yada, all this. And Monk of Mourning, which yes, that is something like I have 140 of these. So, mind you, I do have a whole bunch more sitting in my shared bank as well. A whole bunch of other spell elements just sitting in my shared bank, and in between my couple other characters too. So pretty much I do have a whole bunch. But yeah, so let's continue.
Excellent. Susie is still alive. I can sense it from her wand. I think I can find her. I know a ritual that could grant me a vision of wherever the connection between Susie and her wand. When I was trying to reach the source of the death magic, I ran afoul of the rotting fodder across the river. They're using storm magic.
That doesn't make any sense.
They were wearing strange amulets that were crackling with storm energy. Bring me those amulets and I can cast my spell.
So let's continue, shall we? Oh, and a wood chest. A wood chest. Wood chest. As you guys see, they did add a whole bunch of, you know, other things. Teleporters, too. See, look at rotting fodder versus rotting fodder. Go up here and see if I can collect. $222. I'm just killing everything. See, I remember back when this collect quest was hard. I remember that. I remember this back when this collect quest was hard. Like, it took you forever, especially the Scarlet Screamers. Oh my gosh, they were so hard to get their parts to collect. Really was. Ooh. See, that was perfect to start. Got that already. And you see, everyone is here on no mounts. I'm here on a mount because I have other characters. Oh, you took that cattail from me, stinker. I wanted that cattail. The crafting quest. Why did I say crafting? And Mistwood, flax. Yes, give me. I will always take that. And I also will be doing side areas in Wizard City, such as in Nightside Dungeon in there, and also Crab Alley I will be doing.
Now, let's see what I can see. If I'm right, and I usually am, whoever's enchanting these storm
Why is his
amulets
eyes
also
closed
kidnapped
for me?
Susie. They probably... I can use the link between the wand and... Nothing.
They make luminous.
His eyes are like closed. That was weird. Okay. Oh, the flax I will take. And also the smith for Triton Avenue is here, which obviously we're not getting that just yet. Minotaur.
Lumina crystal. You're out a lot.
I know I just skipped that dialogue, but it's I know it. Scarlet Screamers and coils. Let's go for this wooden chest since no one's going for that. Give me my gold. Scarlet Screamers. This is hard. Oh shoot. I didn't mean to join this guy. Well, we get two. Terra Jade Crown. I'll say hi. I'll say hi. $310. Yo, that's insane. 310 on that. Holy heck. Oh, she's dead. Excellent. That was 2 out of 3. Excellent. Give me this bonus. Bonus. Why are you going to that same battle? Dang you. Okay, time to trap. Fizzle! No, I fizzled a death spell finally. I finally fizzled a death spell. That makes me mad. I fizzled a death spell. I've never fizzled a death spell before. That's at least on this character. As on this character, this is the first fizzle. The first fizzle is always the one that screwed you over. And then after that, it's just painful after that. It really is. Oh, you fizzled. $310. Now here's the thing, just imagine if when I use Monstrous, because what I will be doing is I will be going to get Monstrous from pretty much the from I will be using monstrous enchants. Pretty much when I start Crocotopia, I will be using monstrous enchants. Obviously the TCs. I won't obviously have access to the astral spells at that time, but
Be bother this soggy place and be bother you. If this coil's so precious to you, take it.
obviously that's that's the biggest thing is I won't have the access to the astral spells to learn, but at least I'll have the TCs and I'll just would. I will have access to the TCs that I can use and yada yada, which would be nice.
Splendid. Now, put those cogs to good use and get the old wheel. All right, we're ready. Here, just pull this lever. Ah, well done, wizard. Thanks to you, I'm back in bed. Here you are. One brand new, fully charged Lumina crystal. She's a beauty.
There is
She serves you well.
there is Duncan,
Could you come
or
see
not
me?
like a
I need your
Malorn.
help.
So I will leave a mark over at Duncan. Yeah, I'll leave a mark at Duncan, and we will go ahead. Well, actually, no, we'll finish Triton, and we'll then head over to finish Triton. Then we'll go do that.
A Lumina crystal! This should be just what we need.
Yes.
The Lumina crystal will boost the power of my ritual. It'll work this time, I'm sure of it. It's working!
Susie, I can see her. But what was that?
That's the Harvest Lord. We studied him in class.
It looked like she's in.
Yes, Galvanos Tower. I'm gonna leave a mark. That's gonna be a lot easier for me. Let me see. I want this golden. I want this gold. I want this wooden chest. Perfect. My leg. Me leg. Flask? Flask? Flax. Getting tons of this stuff. It's like insane. Go to Galvanos Tower. I'm going to most likely.
Once you activate the sigil, a countdown will start. When the timer runs out, anyone standing on the sigil will go inside the dungeon with you.
At this low level, I don't need it. I think I'll probably be doing. I'll mostly be doing these battles solo. Most likely, I will, but I will be doing some battles, some dungeons, with team up if I can find anyone sometimes. But we'll see how that goes.
Would draw more to me. Wait, my dark master warned me about you. Ha! Imagine the reward he would.
Help!
I'm coming, Susie. Don't worry. Arbor Sword can't. Arbor Sword don't got nothing on me. Yeah, 510. That's a lot of health. Let's do this. Let's take you. What? Darn you. What are you gonna do, storm bats? I knew it. I knew he was gonna do storm bats. I think he can actually use Sunbird. I think he can. I think he can use Sunbird, I think. Holy heck. I might be... Can he use Sunbird? I think he can. This one might not be good. 329. Yes. But, oh, he's got a lot of pips. He's got lots of pips. Myth. I'm glad I'm not myth. 181. Let's just do this. Take him out before he can do any damage. Why is it the rotting fodder who's done more damage to me than the freaking Harvest Lord? Why was I able to take him out so instantly? Well, because my damage, but still, I'm just like...
I am beaten, but my master's grand design,
I know what he's talking about. Meet me outside, Wizard. I need your help.
Okay, I'm coming. Let's talk, Susie Griffin Bane.
I overheard the Harvest Lord's plans. He was raising an army of rotting fodder, armed with storm magic to attack Wizard City. The Tempest Nexus up on the ridge channels storm energy into Triton Avenue. But after he finished the amulets, he directed the flow back on itself. The Nexus will explode, and use the teleporter by the mill to reach the Tempest Nexus. I'll meet you up there.
High ledge.
Worse than I thought. The Nexus could explode at any moment. Professor Bellstrom knows more about storm.
You can get to use the Return to Commons button to get back to the Commons, and then head to Ravenwood.
It was lag.
Hello, Wizard! What? The Tempest Nexus is going to explode? Oh dear me, we can't have that! Here, take this master key, ring it against the metal of the Nexus 3 times, and the feedback loop should end. Good.
If you mark your location, click the recall button to return to your mark.
See, I like how they put this in here now. I like that.
You did it, Wizard. Triton Avenue is saved. You didn't happen to run into my little brother Arthur anywhere, did you? He's all right? Thank goodness. Take me to him. It'll be good to see him again.
Oh, there's Cattail. Actually, almost. Oh, another thing of mistwood.
You rescued Susie! All's well. The Harvest Lord has been driven back into the shadows, and the storm energy is flowing again.
There's still a lot of undead roaming around, but without the Harvest Lord to direct them, we can handle them.
I'll help. So, the Harvest Lord said he...
Maybe you should leave that for later. For now, tell Sergeant Muldoon that things are calming down.
Alrighty, here we go. And actually, no, before we do that, we are gonna go and get. I want to get the.
Greetings, Wizard. Thank goodness, storm, mate.
I want to get the. I want to fight the Kraken this episode. Is what I want to do. Kraken time. Let's go. I want to get the electric heels. Oh, it feels good to crack fingers. It really does. Releases the pressure in my hands, my fingers. There's that. That's buggy one again. Fizzle. You fizzle too. Let's just see what I do, Dark Fairy. Wow, the 184. Holy heck, that does a lot. I didn't realize that.
Well done. That's to you for...
Alright, let's go collect crystal barrels. Oh, stinker, I got pulled. I didn't mean to get pulled. It's good, you're really rocking the Halloween outfit there. Got a magma raid. Okay, Sunbird. Jeez, he must have had that thing enchanted. He had to have. There's no flipping way he had that. He did not have that enchanted. No! I'm just gonna flee and port back. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to freaking do that. And I've lost. Okay, oh no, I didn't know. Get a new potion from Hilda. Hilda the Brew. I just still got this far one. There we go. I like how it's raining. South raining. Cattail down there too, I see it. He's got part like the Halloween helmet on, like the one from the recent like almost Dungeons and Dragons bundle game they did, whatever it was. I forget the name of that bundle. The little expansion they did with that. Yeah, it counted. Yeah, that actually counted. Oh, sorry guys. Don't mean to be tired there. There's flax over there. I see it. Thought I saw. There's two of them. There's two of them. Dang. And there's a flax over here.
You did it! Now that that teleporter's repaired, you can go deal with that Kraken. Head on down and be careful. Good luck, Wizard.
Kraken. Ah, my finger itches. He fizzled his first spell. Oh boy, Kraken. There, I can just do this. I will kill him instantly. Look at that crap. Defeated him. And I got Novish. I got the boots. Some boots.
I saw the whole battle, Wizard. Masterfully done. We got the beast at bay. Now I hope we can.
And
get
I'm
the rest
level
of
8
our
from that,
fun
bro.
sorted out.
You've gained greater power, I see. Come find me if you want to know another spell.
Alright, let me talk to Muldoon, and then I'll go to, Malorn. To Malorn. Oh. Going for 43 minutes, just about 44 minutes. So yeah, so we will finish up with talking to Muldoon, and then we'll go to Dr. Malorn and get my spells.
Triton Avenue's not going to explode? Well, I should hope not. Sounds like things are getting sorted out. What a relief. Thanks, Wizard.
Alright, let's go back here to Malorn. He's got a new spell for us, which we will do that spell quest. And then we'll also pretty much finish up everything there too. So, yeah. So let's go train. Dream Shield, thank you very much.
As they say, knowledge is power. I think it's about time you do some research. You'll need to go to the haunted cave. That is, if you're brave enough. Once there, search around the graveyard for where the Elder Seer is buried. Remember, a graveyard wouldn't scare a death student. At least not a brave one.
Let's take out that. I could probably take out these two heals. Take out that. Yeah, it's perfect. So I actually can teleport to here. God, I have a spell. Go Galvanfrost Tower. wooden chest. I hope that didn't pop up on their frickin'... I don't know what that notification was that popped up on my screen. Right? Okay. Interesting. And there's flax.
You hear a strange noise.
Welcome, student of the Death School. I shall now bestow some of my knowledge from the beyond upon you. Train well.
See, I wish you could actually absorb that energy and actually do that. Like, that's what I think you should be able to do. Go home. Like, he didn't bestow any knowledge upon me. He just flew through I was right in front of him. He just blasted right past me. Like, how does that work?
Congratulations on entering the haunted cave and learning from the Elder Seer. It is a tradition to seek it out in order to grow in power. I may make a death student out of you yet, but you have to really bone up on your studies. An old death school joke.
Deathblade, excellent. Just the spell I was wanting, Deathblade. Put 2 of you in there. Perfecto. Perfecto. Alrighty there, guys. That will do it for today's episode of the full game walkthrough on Wizard101 for Death. I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. Remember to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And if you remember to subscribe if you guys want to see more Wizard101 content from me and other games. But yeah, guys, I'll chat with y'all later.